I'm gonna put a little bit more of my life out there because I see a lot of people complaining about situations that really ain't that bad. And I know I'm doing this voluntarily and whatnot, but the message is be thankful for the situation you in because it always can get worse. It can always be worse. And this goes out to the people that always, well, not always, but most people that claim they started from the bottom when you don't know nothing about the bottom. There were points in my life where I had to sleep outside because I ain't had nowhere to go. Where I didn't even have a choice of what I was really going to eat that day because I ain't really had nothing to eat that day. So it was either steal from the stove or I'm going to starve that day. And some of the people that know me personally is always telling me to, I need to be more serious. You need to be more serious. Stop laughing at it a lot of all the stuff you laugh at. Not realizing that the laughter was the only thing that was really keeping me from robbing a bank or knocking over a convenience store or hitting up a daggone pizza delivery driver or something like that. Or pulling a home invasion. And I've been homeless before. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's part of my background, part of who I am, Then there was a time in my life where if I didn't make money that day for a hotel room in the little bitty areas I was in, Washington, Greenville, North Carolina, I would have to sleep in the daggone parking lot or some hospital, park, or a convenience store of some sort. And mind you, the only thing I knew about hotels, motels, and places to stay at was like Days Inn and Nights Inn and all that type stuff. And the cheapest room in that area was like $62 something a night. So you do the math. Because that went on for about 7 to 8, 9 months. Not counting food, clothes, and gas. And being that I'm a felon and whatnot, on the book jobs is something that I really couldn't seem to grasp for some reason. Especially in the little area I was in. And there were people, I ain't gonna say their names, but there were people that I asked for help. And all they want to offer me was advice without the help. Now if they would have helped me for a couple of weeks like I begged them to, because I had my wife and my kids out there before I had my second one. But if they would just help for a couple of weeks, imagine how $62, $72 a night, imagine how much money I would have saved up. It's ridiculous. That's why I made that advice without the help video. And your boy had to provide this without a daggone job. I had odd jobs, but they weren't really paying much. It was just doing that for the experience. So in providing the money I was coming up with, and I was racking up court case after court case after court case. Now I don't want to keep going to court, but damn, I got to do something. And I know I got labeled a misfit or a black sheep of the family or whatever. Being labeled as such, people quick to offer, say, all you got to do is ask me, and I'll help you. But then when a nigga goes ask for the daggone help, there's no help to be found or not as big, broader stroke. The amount of help they was offering wasn't as much as they seemed to have made it out to be. So that led to me being cautious of not really wanting to ask anybody for no type of help. If I can't get it myself, I don't want to ask for help because I've already been down that road before. Way more than once. I've been disappointed I don't know how many daggone times. Child services got involved and whatnot. Trying to take my son from me with the message of you need to do better. I wasn't trying to help a brother out. I wasn't trying to give me a reference for a job or nothing. It's just, you need to do better. Well, I know I need to do better. I'm ready to get you people out of my daggone face and not my business and whatnot. Staying with people and whatnot that say they want to help you out, but you can't really save up nothing because they want you to put into their house and don't want you to save up for your own shit. Daggone that, I cursed again. I'm getting my emotions. I cursed. Thank God I don't got to go through that now, man. We made it past through that. That just made me a stronger person. And it just goes to show you who's there for you and who isn't. So, that was a lesson learned. Been in jail, I don't know how many times on some misdemeanor bullspit. I only been in prison one time. And I ain't saying that to make it sound like, oh, dang, I'm tough. Yeah, I knew it must be tough. The toughest thing about the camp I was at was, one of the camps I was sent to was the boredom. And fights, and of course you're gonna fight, what have you. But I was on minimum custody, so everybody on my camp was going home eventually. But not everybody. There was some dudes that did have life sentences. I take that back. But the point of all that is that being there, I was being stupid and hot-headed and not knowing what I know now. I made some mistakes that show up on my record. Now, according to the Constitution, I done pay those debts off. I'm supposed to be, rehabilitated and whatnot. But them same mistakes keep holding me back from getting employment where I want to. So I got to take odd jobs left and right. You feel me? I do welding, stick, MIG, and TIG. I paint, and I do landscaping. I learned a lot being in that situation I was in. The situations I was in. Learned not to place blind faith in people. You feel me? But at the same time, it made me respect what I do have. I mean, I can't be as happy with my boys as I am if I just focus on what I don't have. I know that daggone song is catchy as hell, the one by Drake. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom. I said ho. Shut up, I need more coffee. But I can sit here and tell you with full-blown honesty, being at the bottom ain't nothing to brag about. There's monsters at the bottom. There's traps laid at the bottom, and it's hard to get out of them. I know I'm rambling and whatnot, but the point I'm trying to make is be thankful for the situation you in. Trust me when I tell you, it can always get a lot worse.